Let's go into our Wuji stance. Feet flat on the floor. Knees relaxed, slightly bent. Tailbone facing straight down, so bringing the hips slightly forward. Top of the head being lifted upward, elongating the spine. Tuck the chin in a little bit. Let the shoulders drop down and forward. Relax the arms, the hands. Oh, before I forget, with everybody on, tomorrow in the park is canceled. So there is no Qigong in the park tomorrow because of the weather. All right, let's settle in. Breathe in and out through the nose. And as you breathe in, let the abdomen expand outward, drawing the breath all the way down. And when you exhale, the abdomen contracts back towards the spine, pushing the breath up and out the nostrils. Just feel your feet sinking into the ground. Feel that connection to the earth. Feeling your energy connecting all the way to the center of the earth. And feel the earth supporting you, rising up to meet you. And focus just on the breath. Notice the quality of the air as it enters your nostrils, and as it warms, as it goes all the way down to the lower dantian. And then we pause, and then in the exhale, that warm air rising through your torso and exiting the nostrils. Let's go through hopefully most of Shin Yi today. The first one's called Uniting Original Qi. Imagine you have a wall here in front of your hands. So as your hands are going to rotate, they stay flat against that wall. And just turn them nice and easy. Hands should come up no farther than the forehead. And even that might be too much. The idea here is the shoulders are not moving. It's all coming out of the rib cage. So it's a very small movement. The body is not moving. Do it nice and slow with the breath. Try to really feel as you go down, the ribs compressing, and then as you come up, the ribs opening up. So it's all coming out of the ribs. One hand does not drop inside the other. They stay on that nice flat plane. One more time, we're going to reverse. First three postures of Shin Yi are great for anybody who has any kind of shoulder issues. In China, they use them for shoulder rehab. One more time. Good. Come back to the middle. Palms down. Turn your left palm up. You're going to move to the right, flip them over, move to the left. Again, it's a very small movement. So notice my shoulders don't move at all. It's all out of the rib cage. So it's a nice small movement. The shoulders don't move, the chest doesn't really move side to side. It's the ribs that power it. Jade dragon weaves around the body is what this is called. Keep the hands a couple of inches apart, probably about 4 to 6 inches apart. They maintain that distance throughout. The fingertips are like they're rubbing up against that wall. So they're staying the same distance away from the body. One hand does not come inside the other. Really try to focus on feeling the ribs opening and closing. Basically powering this movement. One more time. Good, come back to the center. Drop your hands down. So this next one, take your left hand, basically put the fingers just under the armpit so that the heel of your hand is pushing against the chest muscle here. You're going to push down against the chest muscle here to hold it in place. You're going to turn palm up as the arm rises in front. It turns palm down as it goes down. Make this movement as small as you need to. It shouldn't be a large movement. The idea of pushing down on the chest muscle, on the pectoralis muscle, is to try and feel where it starts to lift. You don't want to allow that muscle to be lifting. Good. Now, instead of open palm, go to a very loose fist. So it's still palm up, but now we're in a fist. But it's a loose, relaxed fist. You just turn nice circles here. Opening and closing soothes the meridians, this posture. So we're getting the ball and socket of the shoulder to turn in different ways without using the muscles of the shoulder. One more time. Good. Now we're going to reverse. So it's palm up as you come up the back, down as you come forward. Just slow it down. You don't have to use the breathing in this, but if you find you think you're going too fast, synchronize it with your breath. So we breathe in as we come up, we pause, we breathe out as we go down. We pause, breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Good. Just relax for a moment, shake it out. Then right hand, holding the chest muscle down. Fingers just under the armpit. Loose fist, palm up as you come up. Rotate, palm down as you go back and down. So the idea here is the entire arm turns. I'm not turning at the wrist. I'm rotating the entire arm as I turn over. So notice it's one of the reasons for having the fist. One more time, and then we'll reverse. Good. And now palm up as you come up the back, palm down as you come down the front. One more time. Good. Again, relax just a little bit. This one you're going to clap. So we're going to reach up above the head. We're going to clap behind our head here. Then we're going to bring the arms down, but then kind of bring them up the spine as far as comfortable that you can do that, and clap back here. And so it's just simply called dividing north and south. Hopefully you can feel the shoulders nice and loose now. One more. Good. Okay, so the next one is called Uphold the Heavens and Firm the Root. We're actually not going to do the very final part of this. We're just going to do the first two parts. So go back to your Wuji stance. Interlace the fingers. As you breathe in, bring that energy up. But here, palms face down as you push up. And let's just add a little bit to this. Just kind of move side to side a little bit, loosening up. Good. Now, move the arms side to side without moving the body. Feel the difference? Good. Bring your feet fairly close together. Let your palms float down. With a fairly flat back, push down. And just hang there for a minute. Let everything just kind of relax, stretch. Each time you breathe out, maybe you can sink just a little bit lower. Now, as you breathe out, you're going to turn to one side. Breathe in back to the center. Breathe out, turn to the opposite side. Breathe in back to the center. Sorry, breathe out, back to center. One more time each side. Let the hands drift up, roll the back up, nice and easy. Feel each vertebra stacking one on top of the other. Hands drift up, push upward. And let them drop just a little bit. And again, move the arms, not the body, side to side. So the body stays nice and straight. So like the arms are going to almost tap the head each time. And let's come back to the center. And then we're going to drift down again. Breathe out all the way down. And just relax here. Breathe in and out. As you breathe out, maybe you'll sink down a little bit lower. Do not lock out the knees. And then turn side into the middle, opposite side into the middle. One more time each side. Good. Roll the back up. So we're just coming up nice and easy. Feeling each vertebra stacking one atop the other. All the way up. Get a nice stretch upward here. And drop it down to the chest. So with your left hand, let your left hand come up while you come up onto the left toe. Breathe out as you go down. Breathe in, we switch. Right hand, right toe. Keep it close to the center line of the body. Fingers pointing towards the ceiling. One more time. Come down. Just leave the arms down. This is called concentrate the spirit and gaze at the heel. So all you're going to do is turn your head to the right, look behind and slightly back. Then turn to the left, look slightly back and down. Breathe in to the middle, breathe out as you look back and down. Everything else should be nice and relaxed. If you feel any crackling or hear any crackling, as long as it's not painful, it should be fine. If it hurts or is uncomfortable in any way, limit the range of motion. As with all our postures, we want to stay within our comfort zone, never want to feel any discomfort or pain. One more time each side. Good. Next one's called Golden Cock Eats Rice. All leading from the chin, where the one we just did was side to side. This is more up and down, but we don't want to lean the head back like this. That's going to crimp the nerves in the back of the neck, which is never a good idea. Instead, you want to lift the chin up and slightly forward. Then come back to neutral. Then push the chin down and forward. You really feel it stretching in the back of the neck. Come back to neutral. Chin up and forward. Feel the stretch all through the front of the neck. Breathe out as you extend the head either way. Breathe in as you come back to center. One more time, both positions. First up, neutral, down. Good. Next one called Ape Enlivens the Blood. We're going to bring up our left hand, put it beside our ear basically. Our right hand is going to come across the body and turn small circles in the palm, while I look to the right. You can bring your feet together if that's comfortable. And then drop them down. And we switch. Right hand up, left hand across. Massage the palm as you look over your left shoulder. Good. Let's do that again. Drop it down and switch. One more time each side. And down and back. And come back to center and relax. Good. So this next one is called Raise the Back 7 times. It's more of a vigorous movement. It's like the purging we've done, except as you come up onto the toes. So you're going to throw it down and then come up onto the toes. Blow out the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, blow out through the mouth. Last one. Good. And you should feel that vibration coming up through the heels, which is great for the skeletal system, development of the bone marrow. Next one is both fists strike the back. We're going to raise our arms. They're going to stay in front of the body the whole time. Don't let them swing behind you. They're going to come up, palms up, till about this point. And then you're going to let the arms kind of drop down in a fist so they hit right back here at the base of the neck. So it's just standing tall. Breathe out as they drop down and hit your back. Breathe in as they come back around. Stimulating the gallbladder, triple warmer, and maybe even the stomach meridian here. Feel those vibrations going through the shoulders, the head, down the spine. One more time. Good. Now this next one, we've done them many times. Go back to shoulder width apart. Put your hands on your hips. Nice big hip rotations. And just use the hips. Try to have the shoulders and the head stable. So it's all out of the hips and waist. One more time around, and then we're going to reverse. So reverse. And slow it down. And just draw a couple little small circles. And reverse. Good. Let's do a little variation on moving the hips side to side. So we're going to go to a wide stance, and we're simply just going to stand nice and tall as we shift from side to side. Try not to turn the body. We're staying So it's all out of the legs, moving side to side. One more time each side. Come back to center. Feet about shoulder width apart. Bring your palms down to your knees and just give them a nice rub just above the kneecap. Good. Bring your feet fairly close together, if not together, whatever's comfortable, whatever feels stable. Your fingers are pointing down as we start. As I bend down from the knees, not the waist, I'm going to just hold this position in terms of the waist. My elbows are going to go out, my hands are going to rotate so the fingers point at each other. And then I'm going to come back, fingers down. So I go down and I come up, maintaining contact just above the knees the entire time. Breathe out as you go down, breathe in as you come up. One more time. Good. Now for this next one, we're going to step out. Go ahead and bring out your right foot. The right foot is going to be toe up so that you're basically putting the weight on the back foot and lifting the toe. At this point, just go ahead and massage your knee. Good. Now reach down towards your toes best you can. This is one of those few situations where this knee is locked out. Pulling the toes up if you can, stretching whole back of the leg. Good. Come back up and switch to the opposite side. Rub the knee along the top and the sides. And then reach down, pull the toes towards you. And come back up, shake it out. Good. So this is called yin opens, yang closes. Very similar to the jade dragon weaves around the body. We're going to start with our palms up. We're going to move out to where they get to the point where you can still see them. If you bring them around back here, you're going too far. You want to try and stay on that kind of flat plane. And then you're going to turn palms down and come back. Try not to lift the chest. This is all rotating in the arms. Breathe in as you float out, pause. Breathe out as you come back, almost together. Pause, flip them over. Twice more. Good. Down. This is the last one. This is called heels kick backward. It's a nice closing. It's a way of getting everything to balance. May seem a little strange. The idea is you want to try to stand tall as you bring your foot up and basically try to make contact with your buttocks. So you're just kicking with the heel. Few more. Good. Settle it down, relax. And that's Shin Yi. You can see it covers an awful lot of the body very gently, but very completely. Let's step the feet in, a little less than shoulder width. Intertwine your fingers, bring them up over the head, slightly behind you. Look between the fingers as you're leaning back slightly. Breathe out as you come down. This is from the 8 brocade, holding up the heavens. This is one variation. There are a lot of variations of the 8 brocade. For many, many years, it was passed down orally. So there are a lot of variations. Let's change slightly to another variation. You're going to come up here, hold your breath, look forward, and then breathe out as you float down. So we breathe in, hold your breath, look forward, and breathe out. That should give you a nice stretch along the back of the neck. Last one. Good. Let your hands come up again, except this time, hold one hand. Come all the way up. Let's go up onto the toes. Push upward as you go up onto the toes. And then relax, come back flat-footed. Just do that again. Push upward, come up onto the toes, and down. Last time. Push all the way up and down. Good. Keeping the hands there. Fold at the waist, let the hands drop down. When you get to the bottom, bend the knees, and then using the legs, power straight up the body. So I'm not lifting with my back, I'm lifting with my legs. Full body flow. Breathe in as you come up the body. Pause. Breathe out as you collapse downward. Last time. Bring it up to the chest. Step out to shoulder width. And let's do Dan Yu. So we're going to turn the palms up as we get up to the chest. Turn the palms down as we push down and we bend a little bit. And then bring that energy up to the chest. Breathe out as you push it down. Pause, gather energy, bring it up to the chest. Pause, breathe out as you push it down. One more time. Push it down. This time, back of the hands come up the body, come up to the chest, and then go out. So we bend down the same way, bring it up. So we breathe it in, right to the kidney 27 points, the terminus of the external kidney meridian. And then we take energy that no longer serves us and we're sending that back to the ground to be recycled. It's called the fountain. One last time. Now, water feeds wood, so come up, arms rounded, fingertips pointing at each other, hands about chest height. Drop the elbows down a bit, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Embracing the tree. And as you feel any little areas of tension, just make very small movements to adjust. Make sure you're standing nice and straight, so each vertebra is sitting on top of the next. Start to feel the energy coming, especially down from the top of your head, into the chest, around the arms, out the fingertips. Might feel a little tingling. And then filling that area that you're holding as if you're holding a large beach ball. Make sure your stomach muscles are pulled in. You really want to have your core supporting you. Another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and push the energy down. Let's go into repulsing the monkey. So the right hand comes up, palm up. Left hand goes behind you as you look at it, gathering the energy. Bring that energy into the head. Then we come across the body to the bicep, push that energy down the arm, out the fingertips, and then we turn the left hand over Sweep back with the right hand. Very much like the crawl stroke, nice and slowly. We're referring here to the monkey mind, trying to bring fresh energy to still the mind, and then take energy that no longer serves us and removing it from the head and the body and sending it to be recycled. Very much like the crawl stroke in swimming. One more time each side. Good. Bring the hands down to your sides. Let them come up, bending at the elbows. Sides of the hands come together. Bring that energy into the heart, into the middle dantian. As we breathe out, we send it out to the universe and then down into the ground. So we bring it up, bring them together. Bring it in, send it out and down. Parting the clouds. So we breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out all the way down. Last time. Good. Take your left hand, put it palm out right by the Ming Men point, the point opposite the area just below the belly button, basically the door of life area. Good. So I'll mirror you. So your right hand is going to sweep outward. Then palm out comes in front of your face. Just hold it there for a moment. So you can feel that energy surrounding and coming out of the hand, penetrating the head. Then turn palm up, push upward. Gather the energy of the universe, push it all the way slowly down the body. Bone marrow washing. We get down to the bottom, we switch. So you'll have this hand here, I'll marry you. The other hand sweeps out as you breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out all the way down. Last side. Good. Bringing down the heavens. Palms up, gather the energy as you breathe in. And bring it down as you breathe out. Let's do that again. Breathe in, gathering the energy. Pause. Breathe out as you push that energy down through the top of the head, all the way down the torso, down the legs, into the ground. One more time. Finish with one palm over the other, either intertwining the thumbs, the web of the thumb, bring your feet together, or holding to the wrist. Place your palms just below the belly button. So basically your thumb is at your belly button. That places the palms about 2 inches below the belly button. And just focus on all of that energy coming out of your palms. If it helps, you can visualize white light coming out of the palms. Picture it going into the body and being absorbed by this little white pearl that is your lower dantian. Notice that pearl getting warmer, getting brighter, until that energy starts to move outward from the little pearl, spiraling down your legs and up your torso as your body relaxes and rocks and sways. Bamboo in the wind. Allow that energy to move through your body. And as this brilliant, loving energy moves through your body, it's removing any darkness, any energetic stagnation, energetic blockages, dispelling negative thoughts and emotions until your whole body is ablaze with this energy. Let that energy expand outward beyond your body, encasing you in a protective cocoon. And just allow yourself to float weightlessly inside this cocoon. And notice what it feels like to be safe, to be healthy, to be at peace. Take a deep breath in and gather those energies. Take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.